Canadian.
That hurt.
Jesus. You could have done that a lot easier on yourself.
Could have pulled the table forward.
Could have done that. Could have just scooched to the edge of the couch.
Could have. Yep. That's the way I chose to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Do you know when you eat like a bagel and you get a piece of it stuck on the roof of your mouth?
No. What?
I have a piece of bagel stuck on the roof of my mouth.
No, I don't know that feeling.
I'm sure it'll come down eventually.
I get them stuck in my molars sometimes.
No. Stuck in the roof of my mouth.
Do you have a really cavernous mouth?
I don't want to.
Hole?
I'd rather not say.
I'd rather not let out all my secrets.
Yeah. I'm sure there'll be some people that will tell me that I do have a rather cavernous mouth. He's upstairs.
Well, welcome back to Unintelligent Conversation, episode 23 from Dillan's basement, the Dillionaire's basement.
Got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Anyway. Yeah.
I've got a job, dude. I've got a job, dude.
No. I don't have a jar dirt.
Got it.
Anyway, nice little space down here, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Nice little setup.
Yeah.
We're finding some indoor locations, so
Yeah, 'cause it's cold as fuck outside.
yeah, it's not lovely. Actually, today's not awful. It's 0 degrees, but
Yeah. Could be worse, though.
yeah,
Could be better.
could be better.
Could be better.
Could always be better.
Can you believe it? We're almost a year into this.
I know, in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Because the Friday before Family Day weekend is when we started it. So the Friday before Family Day weekend will be 1 year.
What about our pod?
Um,
That'd be episode 26. 25. 26? 52 weeks. 26.
yeah, but we also didn't quite stick to that schedule early on.
We did every 2 weeks.
Did we? I feel like there was a chunk of time between the first one and the second one. I think we did 3 weeks between the first and the second.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like there was a little gap there.
Yeah.
So
I remember sitting outside. No, because we wouldn't have started the podcast until March-ish.
yeah, we filmed the first one inside in March, and then I think we did the second one outside in your backyard in late March, early April.
Right.
Because we had some suspiciously nice weather,
Mm-hmm.
and then it got cold again.
Fake spring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fake
remember?
spring.
We went to McKinnon Brothers, and the bartender there, she was like, "Oh, you're going to sit outside in time for fake spring?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember that. That's when we signed up for a business number.
Is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember what the timeline was on all that stuff anymore.
One of our 70 subscribers now
Woo!
can tell us when our first one is, even though nobody ever comments or says anything to us.
No, people comment. I comment back sometimes. Not on everything, but
Do you?
there's been comments, yeah.
No. I think the only one that I really remember is my dad commenting about our feet.
Yeah.
Like humpy dogs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited dogs or something. Dogs in heat. I can't remember what he said.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then I just remember reading that going, does Peter realize that this is all public and everybody can read this?
I think so. We've actually had a kind of an exciting week.
Have we?
I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah. We met with Jeff.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. We'll
Yeah.
talk to him on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Is he Jeff or Geoff?
Jeff. Spelled correctly.
Is the camera guy at the chamber Geoff?
Yeah, Geoff. Yeah.
Okay. I knew I talked to a Geoff this week.
Yeah.
Just couldn't remember who.
Yeah, that was him. He was asking about, he was like, what lens should I get? He's like, I got the 24. And he's like, but do you recommend a brand or anything like that? I was like, well, I'm going to be biased because we shoot on Canon, but I love Canon. But he was like,
This is Geoff.
yeah, Geoff. Okay. But he was like, I need a lens because I broke it. And I was like, get anything that's a 2.8 f-stop, then you can create that separation. Then I was like, and if you're in a dark room, then you can kind of save yourself. I was like, 4.0, you look flat. And if it's dark, you
Yeah.
But I had a really nice time at the chamber. Did you?
I sure did. I may have accidentally signed us up for some project management software that those lads from Queens were creating.
Yeah.
But I wish you were there for that conversation because you wouldn't have understood anything that we were talking about except for they were like, yeah, it's like Monday and ClickUp. And I went, oh, hate Monday and ClickUp.
Yeah.
Awful softwares. And they go, oh, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Oh.
if it is better than those, down the line, something
Yeah.
like a project management software, if we have employees down the line, would definitely be super helpful.
Okay. Yeah. I immediately thought of Dave as well when Jackson was talking about their cloud storage and how they can work off of one network.
Yeah.
I think that was something that he could be interested in, but I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know. He didn't say too much about like, is the speed fast enough to actually edit off of it?
Yeah,
would be the only thing.
Yeah, because that's what they're trying to do. My back's killing me. We played
Which part?
all of it.
Your whole back?
my lower back.
Yeah.
We're men's league on Thursday or Wednesday. We had 2 really competitive games. It was sick, but like I had a couple of digs that were like back in my loyalist days.
Yeah, you were down for him.
yeah, it was great. Yeah, but I'm definitely paying the price now.
Yeah. Well, that and we don't stretch enough for.
I don't stretch at all, and every day this week I've said you need to drink water, and every day this week I have not drunk any water.
Yeah. Well, have some water and go for a little stroll tonight. That'll loosen you up.
I'm actually loving this Tim's coffee. You know, I am on board with you, Cam. The Highway 15 Tim's Hortons, great work. Best coffee in Kingston. Well, no, best Tim Hortons in Kingston.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would you say is the best coffee in Kingston?
Congratulations!
Yeah.
The best cup of coffee in the world.
You did it! Or whatever it is in New York, or I can't remember. It's been
great work, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody.
What would you say is the best cup in Kingston, though?
I don't know because I am coffee illiterate. So
yeah. To me, a lot of them taste the same, and I don't have like a developed coffee palate either.
Yeah. But when I do go in there, it's usually like I just get like an Americano or like a whatever the
drip
blend
coffee.
is. Yeah. But in high school, there used to be this coffee shop up at the hill, and it was called Hillside, and they had the best coffee ever. It was like a Colombian roast.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good. Oh, we used to skip and go up there and have breakfast all the time.
Yeah. As you do.
Yeah. And literally when we were in 5th year, we had health class or something. And I told the teacher, I was like, hey, Leslie, I'm going to go up and get some breakfast from Hillside. Like, do you want anything? She's like, no, that's okay.
All right. So I had an idea for this week's podcast of something to do.
On a scale of 1 to 10, will Brandon love it or hate it?
I think it's probably about an 8 or a 9 for Brandon. I think he'll love it.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
So I, in my like personal time, listen to quite a few podcasts. I quite enjoy them. And one of them is called This Might Get Weird. And it's 2 comedians, and they've been on YouTube for forever. So I watch their videos quite frequently.
We are weird. So check.
Yeah. So that's what their podcast is called.
Right.
But on one of their episodes, they asked ChatGPT to like write them a script for their show to like see what ChatGPT like thinks they would talk about and like things like that. And so I went in on ChatGPT and asked if it even knew what the show was, and it kind of did. At first, it thought our names were like Chris and Steve. So
you know what? Pretty like generic white names: Matt, Kim, Chris, Steve. What's the difference?
Yeah, and then so I'm not sure that it exactly knows who we are, but it did kind of capture our essence. So I have it here, and I'll send it to you, and you can pull it up on your phone, and we can read it. So it's like broken down like a script, and we can read.
Read it. No.
And see, I think it captured our essence pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But it's interesting.
Does it know who we are? Does the script basically have you bullying me?
No, it doesn't. You can take comfort in knowing that. So the prompt that I used was, imagine after I asked it, like if it knew what the podcast Unintelligent Conversation was, I asked it, imagine you are Cam and Matt, hosts of podcast Unintelligent Conversation, write a script for their podcast. And then it says, all right, let's make this script way more absurd and rambling, true to the unintelligent spirit. Here's a version where Cam and Matt are even more random, clueless, and let's say uninformed. Buckle up. It's going to get unintelligent.
Oh, God.
Okay. So there's some like, there's some prompts in it, like in the brackets that you don't like super have to follow. But anyway. All right. So welcome back to Unintelligent Conversation, the podcast where we talk about nothing, know nothing, and somehow still manage to not shut up. I'm Cam.
And I'm Matt. And if you're still here, congratulations. You've clearly given up on life. Or just really into self-inflicted brain damage. Oh my God.
Yeah. Either way, you've made a questionable life choice, and for that, we applaud you. But hey, we're here and you're and we're ready to fill your brain with useless facts and probably make you dumber than you were 20 minutes ago.
Which honestly is a service at this point. Who needs real knowledge when you can have absolutely none?
Exactly. If you're looking for intellectual stimulation, go read a book or something. This is where you come when you just want to waste time.
This is going to make me sound like an idiot. Not that we don't do it already.
Yeah.
Speaking of wasting time, I spent 45 minutes last night watching a video about how to properly fold a towel. It was literally just somebody folding the towel over and over again in silence with the occasional whoops, missed a corner.
So like that's what your brain has been doing with its free time? You've just been giving yourself over to towel philosophy?
Dude, it was deep. I mean, at first I was like, okay, it's just folding towels. But then I realized, is folding the towel folding the towel, or is folding the towel folding me? Jesus.
Oh no, we've officially crossed over into deep towel thoughts. Are we folding towels or are the towels folding us, Matt? That's the question of the century. Forget the meaning of life. This is the real mystery.
Honestly, though, I think towels might be the smartest thing in the universe. I feel attacked. They're like, you use me to dry off, but I can't dry off you. I am the absorber of life, but I will never absorb the knowledge of what the heck is going on.
I'm pretty sure that towel just outsmarted us both. It's the Socrates of fabric.
And we're dummies for trying to figure out how to fold it. All right, but here's a thought. Do you ever think fish get bored of swimming? You know what? I could see myself asking that question. Like they're just, all right, I get it. Water, I swim, repeat.
Dude, fish definitely get bored. I bet they're just out there having existential crises. Like, is this all there is? The same coral, the same seaweed forever? Am I even going anywhere?
Yeah, and they're too polite to complain about it. Like a fish is never going to be like, hey, this river I'm swimming in, pretty dull. Give me a lake or something.
Dude, I bet fish have secret clubs where they're like, yo, Bob, what's like on land? Do you get to see trees? What's the deal with air?
Air? What if that's like their version of the internet? Like, I heard there's a whole world above us, man. Let's see if we can break through the surface.
Oh man, fish Twitter? They're all just posting pics of their underwater selfies, like just vibing in this coral reef. # blessed.
It's just brackets snorting.
I know.
Like,
I ignore those. Yeah.
and then they get likes from other fish. Yes, queen, your scales are popping today.
Okay, wait. Now I'm thinking, what if fish have entire civilizations and we're just not aware of them? Like, what if fish are secretly ruling the world and we're just walking around completely oblivious?
No, don't make this a thing. Fish Illuminati? We've officially lost all the remaining brain cells we had left.
Or hear me out. What if the fish are just waiting for us to make the first move? They're like, all right, humans, you're out here doing your dumb human things, but we're just waiting for the perfect moment to rise up.
The fish are always watching.
Honestly, I think the only way we'll know for sure is if we get one of those fish tanks, throw in some chairs, and see if they start sitting down like they're having a meeting.
I like how your solution is literally to wait for fish to do something suspicious. Like if you see fish doing paperwork, that's when we'll know. How do they get paper underwater?
I don't know.
Wow, we've really covered the important stuff today. Huh?
We really have. If anyone listens to this and walks away smarter, I'll be genuinely shocked.
If you listen to this and feel like you got dumber, well, that's the goal.
That's our brand. You're welcome, society. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up before we start trying to figure out if trees have secret meetings like fish.
Don't even say it, Cam. I'll be up all night thinking about it. All right, folks. Thanks for listening to Unintelligent Conversation, where even we don't know what we're talking about. Catch us next time if we don't get lost in the woods or arrested by fish.
Yeah. If the fish don't come for us first. Stay safe, everyone.
Jesus.
We've been replaced by AI.
Yeah. That was very
right? Like it kind of captured the essence, but it was like a little crazy.
Yeah, and like way dumber than we get made out to be. And at no point in that conversation was you going, no, shut up. Like, no, no, we're not talking about that.
Yeah. I also didn't prompt it to be like, also have Cam be smarter, but I just thought that was kind of fun.
That's kind of odd. You know what I was thinking the whole time reading that fish thing?
What?
The crocodilia conversation we had.
Right? Which that will never see the light of day on the internet.
No.
Because that makes us sound really stupid.
Yeah. I'm sure Dylan is upstairs just pissing himself. It's like, I let these two idiots into my basement. They're going to turn into squatters. And I hope they leave.
Yeah. It lets us in and we just read Chat GPT scripts for
That's
our
crazy.
show. Yeah. It's just like a little weird that it was like, I don't really think it knew who we were, like specifically.
Yeah.
I think it was just kind of like, oh, I can write an unintelligent conversation, like, which it did.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty generic.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I wonder if it knows, if it does know, if it's seen like, obviously it hasn't watched the podcast, but if it picks up on just the text that we've used in like our posts or yeah. Oh, you think Brandon will like that, eh?
I just think he'll like the stupidity of it. And it's not about work. So
No,
that was the only thing he doesn't like is when we talk about work.
Yeah, he gets bored.
Yeah. I also have to figure out what I'm bringing to Superbowl.
I was just gonna ask you that. I would not be upset if you brought the sliders that you brought to New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, somebody else already said they were bringing like beef sliders, so I don't know if I should be on that train or not.
I texted Nicole. I missed that you got added to the group chat, and I texted her. I was like, we should invite Cam for selfish reasons. We want to eat his food.
I know. I was also thinking maybe I'd just do up like a couple desserts or something.
Yeah.
Because there'll be lots of like other food.
Bring a head of lettuce for Mike.
For Mike. Yeah. And his vegetarianism.
Yeah. I thought about doing that. And then I thought, well, that might be kind of mean.
Oh, he'd laugh.
Yeah, he would.
He
laugh.
wouldn't be upset about it. Does it have to be every time?
That did not feel good.
What'd you do?
Snap the headphones onto my head. But like not
the hard side?
Yeah. It's kind of weird looking at ourselves on the middle camera there.
You think that's weird?
Yeah.
Imagine editing it.
Yeah, that's true.
In big screen form.
Yeah, that's true. Big screen form.
I was joking with, because we went to the Elite like end of summer party.
Yeah.
And then you left before me, and I was joking with Megan. I was like, they were like asking about the podcast, and I went, yeah, like it was weird at first, and now I just think I'm funny. Yeah. Just conceited.
That's funny.
I do like, I don't really, when I'm editing it, it doesn't really feel like I'm editing myself anymore.
Right.
Like it feels like somebody else. So that's why I think I'm funny.
Because we're branded.
Funny. I wouldn't say that.
No.
Matt and I almost wore identical sweaters.
I was
today.
just thinking that actually. Yeah. And then I was also thinking how we should get Unintelligent Conversation merch.
A couple shirts. Nicole would wear one.
Yeah, Nicole.
For sure.
Nicole would wear one for sure. Nicole is walking unintelligence.
Yeah, but I want to like design one that feels more like just like a graphic T-shirt and less like a branded thing, so that it's less like lame.
Yeah.
So I'll come up with something.
Put our faces on it.
I'm not super down for that, but
that'd be funny.
I also want to retake the cover art, redo the cover art at some point, but have it be you and I posing. Do you know what the album cover for Songs from the Big Chair looks like? Tears for Fears. So it's in black and white, and it's the most 80s thing ever. And then just like up in the top corner, it says Songs from the Big Chair, Tears for Fears. And I looked it up, and you can download the font they used too.
Oh.
So I want to like retake that, but with us, and like have like Unintelligent Conversation in the top corner.
Love it.
Just the most 80s thing. I'll put it up on screen, but...
Oh, yeah. I think you have shown me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it would be funny. Like, just like a creative way to do it.
Yeah. Love it. Do I have to wear a turtleneck? Because I actually don't own a turtleneck.
Yeah, we'll have to like recreate the outfits. He's not wearing a turtleneck. He's wearing a quarter zip zipped all the way up. So you could just wear the 90-degree quarter zip. And then I have a cable knit sweater like that I could wear.
Oh, okay.
That's
cool.
navy blue.
Cool.
And then we could just...
We could get Unintelligent Conversations crew neck hoodies.
Crew neck hoodies. That's an
Crew
oxymoron.
Crew neck sweaters.
Crew neck sweaters. Yeah.
Because the one I was wearing, so the Raya one, they get their stuff from Justin as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be.
Yeah, that looked really nice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was comfy too. But it'd be wicked, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you want to get them in black or like have them be like a gray color like that? Because I quite like this like lighter salt and pepper gray.
Oh, I like the gray too. I was also thinking maybe something bold and do like a like the yellow or the gold.
Well, so like my original thought for doing merch for this podcast was doing something. So do you remember my shirt that I have that says, does anybody want to play Marco Polo with me again on the back? Doing something like that with the words unintelligent conversation. So like in a kind of like bubbly font and then like distort it all.
Yeah.
So that it's like kind of something like that, and just have like a design on the back and then like maybe a little thing that says unintelligent conversation on over the chest.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that.
And then so like that could be like a bold color design and then just like a gray or black or something.
Yeah. I'd love to put a QR code on the back.
No, we can't do that.
Why not? That would be so.
It would be so hard to scan though.
But that's not the point, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously, like people aren't gonna whip up their phone and scan the back of somebody.
Yeah.
But one, I think it'd be funny, and two, if people did do it, it would be a conversation starter, and it would maybe lead to some more subscribers. But again, like obviously the goal, we're not trying to make money off of this. We're just probably verbal diarrhea.
Diarrhea-ing?
Yeah. And doing it so that we don't have to post the same all the time on the gram.
Yeah. And it's fun. Don't
It is
forget
fun.
that part.
It is fun. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, of course it's fun.
It's actually just a podcast mill and I force you to do it.
Yeah. And then I have to read a script about how dumb I am.
It made us look both dumb.
Yeah.
Thank
it did.
you.
Yeah.
You hated that, didn't you?
I didn't hate it, no. But I was like, some parts I was like, no, I'd never say that. And some parts are like, I feel like I've already said that.
Yeah. It wasn't like exact, but it kind of captured the essence of like what it is, like what we talk about. Like
Nothing.
it doesn't quite get that crazy, and if it does, I cut it out.
Yeah. That's why I love, like, so we met a fella named Jackson yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
we went to a Chamber of Commerce event.
Yes.
I don't think we actually explicitly said that.
No, we did talk about the chamber though.
Yes, we did.
Anyway, we went to Beers on Tap with the chamber and it was great. Had a nice little chat. What the fuck was I going to say?
We met Jackson.
We met Jackson. Oh, and he was like, oh, you guys can tell you're pretty genuine, like just from your sales pitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Sales pitch.
Thank you for calling it a pitch. Like,
Yeah.
we just spoke about us. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't really have anything to say.
Yeah. Was not prepared to have to speak in front of everybody though.
No.
I mean, it was fine, but.
Yeah, I didn't really know if they were going to do that or not.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy they did. Like, it's a good way to like be like, oh, I want to talk to that person, or like get an idea of what everybody does without having to go and talk to everybody on your own, which I think it's a good thing. I just wasn't like really super expecting to have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
In our usual fashion, pulled it out of our butts pretty well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, like, what else do we say? We shoot content.
Yeah.
We grow social media pages.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
What did I say? I was like, we say we can do pretty much anything with a camera except weddings, so don't ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which maybe was a little aggressive.
No, it's fine.
I got a laugh.
I think they thought that you were kidding.
Yeah.
Even though we're not kidding, we don't do weddings.
No, we don't do weddings.
Not a chance.
No.
So don't ask.
So don't ask. And then you get up there and go, yeah, so before you ask, we're not related.
Yeah. We get that all the time.
We do, yeah. We get it more when you don't have a shaved head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
We used to get it a lot more. Like you had longer hair.
Curlier hair.
Yeah. You just had hair.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's going. That joke went around a couple of times.
Last night?
Yeah.
That your hair was going?
No. That guy from Peak Solutions is like, no, Gary goes, oh, my hair was black last year.
Oh, yeah. That was funny.
Yeah.
And then the next guy that talked to you was, I used to have hair.
Yeah. And we were talking about how well connected Kingston is and how it's very old school, and that young people just think that they can come in and do whatever they want. But you almost have to you
have to do both sides of it.
Exactly.
You have to do the modern things, but also integrate some of the older way of doing things.
Yeah, because all the people in charge do the older way of things, right?
Yeah.
So you have to kind of create this hybrid of this is what it is now, this is where it's going, but we need to include the networking events and like the genuine conversation and all that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's easy to feel kind of like disconnected too from the city because in the work we do, you just work with your clients and that's it. So it's like a good way to get our name out there too. Like I didn't really feel like I even really knew some of the other businesses in Kingston either, right?
Yeah.
Like other than some we had looked up to like potentially approach about doing work with.
Yeah.
So it feels like a good way to just kind of like be more connected to the community and like the business community in Kingston at large too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Keep calm, carry on.
Your people are good at that, aren't they?
Keeping calm and carrying on.
Yeah.
British people never stay calm. They just win.
Wasn't that your whole motto?
No. Just because
Keep calm and carry on.
someone put the royal crown on it, everybody's like, it's British. Listen, British people, they whinge at everything.
I know.
Right?
I've met you.
And I would argue that is not keeping calm and carrying on.
Yeah.
I am panicking.
I'm going to lose my job.
British fella. What do you suppose that is?
It's on Temu. I don't know. I like can't tell what size it is, right? Like how big is it?
I honestly, I have no idea what that would be.
No, me neither.
It's not like a cup or anything.
Yeah.
You look like you're supposed to put like a card in there.
I don't know.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Look, or like a mouth guard or something.
Yeah.
But
Like it's probably something you just like helps you open lids or something.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just put it on top.
Oh,
and
that would make sense.
grip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Logic.
I bet you that's not what it is, though. I should have
No.
clicked on it.
It's probably still up on your screen.
You think?
Sign back in.
Yes, it is.
It might just take you to Temu though.
Silicone face cover for Meta Quest 3. It's a VR headset thing.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that would make sense. How weird, though, when you just see that and no context.
Yeah. Well, that's how they get you.
That's how they get you,
put this weird thing up.
right?
Yeah.
It just says shopping made easy on Temu.
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 Do you think Temu's going to have like 8 million commercials this Super Bowl? Didn't they have like a couple in the last one?
So many. Yeah. I'm actually kind of I am also providing the streaming service for the Super Bowl.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So hard.
Well, no, see, I pay for it and everybody mooches off of it.
You literally tell people to use it.
I do, yeah.
Dummy.
Because I knew it was a way to get Brandon into football. And he texted me, he goes, what's the password for the TSN again? And I went, it's $19.99 a month. And he's like, fair enough, I should pay you. I was like, I was just kidding.
Yeah, it's this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looked to me, so I have, do you know what Tubi is?
Yep.
It's like a free streaming platform. It looks like they're going to have the Super Bowl on Tubi.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It probably won't have like super great, like, you won't get whoever calls it like gym dance or whatever, but
Right. Will you have to pay for it, though?
it didn't look like it. I didn't look too far into it. It just said it on the tile on my Apple TV. It was like, Tubi, home of Super Bowl X, whatever the number is.
49, I think.
Yeah.
Or 69 or 59 or
I don't know.
something with a 9.
We'll see how it all plays out.
It's a week from Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday week.
Yeah, they're on their big break right now.
Yeah, well, they need to rest, so we have a good Super Bowl.
The NHL doesn't do that.
No, they don't. But the NHL also has 7-game series.
They do.
And they're going to break soon too for the
Four Nations Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which would be sweet.
Yep.
I was watching the NBA All-Star weekend because that's coming up soon too.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephen A was just tearing apart the All-Star game. He's like, it's a joke. It's a disgrace. Nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to put in effort. It's so bad.
Yeah.
And he was
bad.
like, they should just cancel All-Star weekend,
Yeah.
which they should, because people pay to go watch all these people,
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't play like they play like and don't really do anything.
Yeah.
There's no defense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should wrap it up. We're at 25 minutes.
Lovely.
Thanks for listening, watching, enjoying.
If
being
you're
here
still
with
watching
us.
and haven't lost any brain cells,
I think people have lost brain cells.
Yeah.
You have to lose brain cells to get to this point where you are even watching this show.
true. Yeah.
But you can find the full version on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. I did check. We are on Amazon Music.
Love it.
So yeah, you can find us there for the full version, and then Instagram and Facebook and YouTube Shorts for the shorts if you just want a little taster, just all the funny bits.
Yeah.
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 And we will see you in 2 weeks.
Adios.